Hi guys, pretty much just not done a lot the past 2 days, so it was pointless me filming anything. But I was wrapping presents today and I decided that I should do a little how I wrap my presents thing, so that's probably going to be next. I'll put that here. So this is going to be my video on how to wrap the present. This is how I wrap presents. I like wrapping presents, and I just thought that I'd show you guys how I do it, so that you're all prepared. The first thing that you want to do when wrapping your present is get it into the centre of the paper, and you need to pre-cut all your paper. This should only need one piece, so you pre-cut like how big it's going to be, so you don't have to worry about cutting any off afterwards. The next thing you need to do is make sure that you've pre-cut your ribbons so that they fit around the packet perfectly, and you don't need to cut them either. I've also pre-cut my sellotape. I'm using this sellotape for this present. Can't see it. I'm using this one. I'm using this sellotape to wrap this present because it's a cube and I just think the thickness will be better, and the ribbon's quite thick so it can cover it too. And I've cut some of it in half so that we've got smaller pieces of sticky tape as well. After you've done all that, you can position it. I've positioned it so that it's on its side, not from the top, but it's on its side, so that all the crease in the paper can be at the bottom. So you want to pull it as far to the bottom as you possibly can. Then you fold this bit over, and then that should be there, and then that should be the perfect fold. Then I get one of the thick pieces of sellotape and I put it on the bottom. You want to make sure that you've pulled it as tight as possible. See that's not tight enough. So you pull it as tight as you possibly can and then lift it up, so that it's nice and tight and none of the paper's lagging. So that's as tight as I can get it. I'm also using foil wrapping paper because the sellotape's easier to rip off then, and it doesn't rip your paper, as you just saw that I could rip it off easily if I made a mistake. And then I'm going to turn it so it's on its right way, and I turn it to face me, and I fold this bit down, and then I fold this bit in. Remembering to keep folding it and keeping it as tight as possible. So I fold both sides in and then tuck in the bottom. And then this allows me to tip it up this way. Obviously, if it's a breakable thing, you have to be careful not to break it, but this is okay because I'm going to end it up with it the right way anyway. And then it will look like this. Move that across there. After you've done that, you do the exact same thing this side. Remembering to fold down towards the bottom. And you fold this in. And this in. Right. As long as it's dead tight, you get one of the thin pieces of sellotape and put it across the top. This being the top, I know this is the top because there's like a ridge here. Right, after you've sellotaped this bit here, you're going to fold this bit inside. Get your scissors, which I've lost, and make a slit down there and down there, and get rid of that. And you fold it in there, and then bring it in as tight as you can. Then you use a thick piece of sellotape, so the thick bit has covered the whole of this side and then the whole of the top as well. Swing it round so you're back on this side. You want to sellotape the top sides. And then do the exact same thing with this. This one's not as difficult because this one should be perfect. Using the thin pieces. I always sellotape down the sides so that it keeps it from unwrapping anywhere. So after you've done that and you've sellotaped all the edges, you should have this perfect box. That being, if it's a box present, obviously if it's different shape, it's going to be a different shape. But this is a box. Then I'm going to get my ribbon, put it around the top, spin it upside down, oh God, and then do it there. Sellotape. This. I'm going to zoom in for you. Once you've sellotaped that one round, you do the exact same thing with the other one, but this time lifting the present up on top of it, like this. Then you want to pull it as tight round, remembering to keep everything as tight as possible. Just keeping it very tight, and then more sellotape. Then after you've done those two bits, do one last little bit on there. Just to keep them in place. And then you turn it around and you have this. Some people like to add another piece of sellotape. Some people don't. I think. So when you finish with your ribbons, you'll get this perfect cube of ribbon around here, so that you've got it crossed at the bottom and crossed at the top. And it will look like this. It's not meant to come undone. See, this is why we have to make sure that it's cut properly. This is why I have to make sure it's sellotaped properly. I'm going to use a bigger piece on top of there. Just like this. And now we should have the perfect ribbon on top. So when you've turned the present over, you should have a perfect cross on the top, clear sides, there and there, and then you sellotape, and then the sellotape at the bottom, but you should have the perfect gift wrapped present. Then afterwards, you could either leave it like that and put a gift tag on, or I have coloured stars. Now, you could put a tiny star on there. Let me zoom in for you. Or you could put a larger star on there. Or you could do big oversized stars, but I don't have any of those. I'm not sure which colour I'm going to put on it. I think I'm going to go with the green, just because there's green on there already. I think that'll look pretty. And then you can add other things to it, like this glittery stuff. This glittery stuff can just be like draped over it, or you could get two pieces, fold it in half, like this, and then put that like under the sticker, so that it's like that. But for this one, I think I'm just going to do the green sticker. Peel the backs off so you've got the sticky stuff like this, and then I am going to cut this. Sometimes when you get these stars, you stick them down and you've got that big white patch there, which could be good because you could write the names on it, I suppose. But for me, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it there, and then I'm going to rip it down the middle. Rip it down the middle. Stick them further in under the star. I'm going to stick them further in under the star so they're like that. Under the little flap things. And then I'm going to stick it down like that. So that's it, guys. You end up with this beautiful creature, and now I'm going to go put this under my tree. Yay! Here's one that I made earlier. And I'm going to go put a coloured star on this one too, but I think I'm going to go with this one for this one. So I'm going to stick that one on. But as you can see on the second one, you can hardly see the white bit sticking out now, just that little bit there, but it's not as bad as it was in the beginning. See, these ones are good because they've not got a big hangover and the star is covered and they've got a little bit of a flat brown as well. So I'm going to stick that on there. There we go. And that's how I wrap my presents. Hope you enjoyed. Have a happy Vlogmas. This is what they look like under the tree. Obviously that's only some of them. But yes, you could head for something as pretty as this. This is why I think my cat should be a dog. This is a ball. This is a cat. Watch it. So why is there two versions of the song? Why is there two versions? It's Flow Rider, Got a Good Feeling, and then this is Levels. I don't understand why there's two versions. They're both the same. Well, they're not the same. They've got the same chorus. This is my mum's dinner. Yum. Enjoy. No, it isn't.
Costs far too much.
It's not about money. Oh dear. See you later. So yeah, I hope this helps if you've not really wrapped presents before or if you're not really sure how to. I know everyone, it's pretty simple, but you gotta do them nice. You gotta make people's presents look nice. So that's all really. Got my Yankee candle burning up here. I'm gonna show you this. It's burning away. It's my Christmas cupcake candle. So in a moment my room's going to be smelling like Christmas cupcakes, which is awesome. So pretty much just going to watch Deck the Halls now because I haven't seen the movie for ages. And that's it. Hope you've all had a lovely day and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.